And we're back. I'm going to be doing some, hopefully, side questing in this, but I pretty much know for a fact I'm going to have to do a main sequence mission to start with, because it is what it is. So I'm going to do a bit of a mini one, and it is a bit of a mini one. Just set things up, see how things run, and immediately following that we're going to get to doing some side questing. So let's get in and see what sequence 6 has in store for us.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays, and behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Kana, spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
I think Sheng's got her own mini content in Unity.
Ratonhnhaké,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Great, we've got our proper weapon. Oh, it's got we're back to doing that. I'm almost positive that people remember wildly. If I ever get round to hooking it back up again, one of the probably the only real thing that I want to do it for is to hook up my Xbox to my Elgato, the original Xbox, and play through Knights of the Old Republic. If I do that, I'm going to be pressing triangle or the Y button more than you realise, just to get that lightsaber rattle, and it's exactly like that. And that's what that reminds me of. Only it's the lightsaber sound. Oh, I'm going to have to shoot that, otherwise I'm just going to keep on doing that all the time. Okay, we've got a fast travel that we can go to. I think we have to go to Boston anyway. We've got loads of side missions to do. We've got, I think that's an Achilles mission. We've got one here. We've got locations there. Let's go to the frontier and have a look. Actually, if I walk there, I probably will have that pop out. Excuse me, squeaky chair agrees. I'll probably have that pop out. I'm going to have to see about replacing this chair at some point because it's starting to get on my nerves. But side note. There we go. Right, let's have a look. There we go. That's one of the things that I found with this game as well. You see, some things aren't really visible. Hunting Society. There we go. Hunting Society. Some things aren't visible. Collectibles. Shops. It's a tavern. Okay. Until you go into the region. Sorry. Let me say that properly. Some things aren't quite visible until you go into the region view. And that's that. Let's go over to Boston, because I'm sure there's going to be some things in here. But again, nothing quite there yet. That's a fast travel point close to a port. Okay. This will be the Green Dragon fast travel point though, the one where I originally went into. Yes, I want to fast travel to there. There's a reason why. So we've started our sequence 6. I'm just going to be setting out things. I've got a feeling this is going to be a very quick video unless I'm interrupted at some point. No, we're not. Good. Right, let's have a look in here, see what we've got. Treasure chests. Looks like I've got things happening outside the house, people shouting, doing whatever they're doing. That's fine. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to do in Boston. We've got a couple of things to do in the Frontier. So we've got, let's see, what was it? 2 homestead missions in here, 2 homestead missions actually in the homestead itself, and it looks like nothing much in here. Right, so we've started off with sequence 6, but I'm actually going to put a hold in place for the main sequence missions itself, because I want to get something else done. I'm going to try and get all the almanacs because I never really got them. In fact, I don't think I ever managed to collect one. But the first thing that I'm going to do is open up the entire fast travel network for Boston, which make it a little bit easier to get around the place. So what I'm going to do is go into the Green Dragon, which is the place that you originally go into. You can do this immediately after you pop out. If I go here, as soon as you pop out, you can duck straight back into the fast travel network and unlock the whole thing. There's no restriction on that. I just follow the story to progress things on a little bit further. But here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is where you pop out during the quest. So you come around here and you attack the
Last time I was that people.
and you attack the 2 men outside of the shop. Let's actually see what the shop's got in it. I really love this suit. Ezio's suit was nice. The first one. The second one, yeah, I didn't really care for the one for Brotherhood. But it's a printing press. Dingleberry.
Easy.
So where are the shops? Shops. Oh, that's a long way off. See, now this is why you want to get things set up and done. General store. Well, it's a long way off. It's not that far off. Yeah, the Brotherhood suit I really didn't particularly like that much. The one from Revelations was okay. It's nicely resolved. I really like the Ishak Pashak gear, the one that you go for at the end. This game got away from upgrading the gear. You don't need to upgrade your gear when you've got a regenerating health bar. So, there's that. Here we go. Into the general store. So you don't change your gear. This is it. This is how your character's going to look all the way through the game. The only difference,
What do you need, my friend?
Mr. French dude, is buy and outfits. Boston outfit. Brown has red accents and was crafted by a Boston tailor. Funds. I can't afford these yet. This white outfit with red accents was crafted by Jamestown. Charleston, dark blue, as leather. I don't particularly like that one. At some point I'm going to rotate through them all. No two ways around. Money is not a problem in this game. But let's get back to it and fast travel to here. So it isn't a problem with the gear itself. You can just dye it essentially. The New York one is by far the best looking one. It's black with red trim on it. It's gorgeous. I'm not entirely sure though if I remember if that same outfit is used through the cutscenes or not, or if it's this one that's used. So if I do use any of the outfits, which I probably will at some point, it'll be through. Ooh, can you do something funky with? Oh, you can. Nice. So yeah, if I do pick up a suit or something, or a change in the way that my gear looks, that's a nifty little thing that they gave us the ability to do. It'll be through something like this on a side quest mission where I'm picking out hunting or what. Hunting could be when I do the hunting missions. Anyway, so sequence 6 is underway and starting in the background, but I'm not taking any part of it yet. I've got quite a bit to do, so I will be back in a second where I'm probably going to undertake a fairly lengthy video. I'm going to navigate through, hopefully not taking one wrong turn, the entire of Boston's underground, because you can. Right, so I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.